plant from here. Might have to go for the retake setup.
Yeah, incredibly retake heavy here to come out for Nordavind. They've got a couple of players looking to try and maybe double tower in towards this pop dog position. Dycha low, this is going to be difficult for him to even find one fight. He can't find anything.
Supra with the kill to kick things off here in this semi-final. The frag onto the raid boss, the P250 taken out. Now 2 players without Kevlar, but still things are coming in for allu. Get the headshot on mirbit. Supra and mertz trade 2 back of his own right, so a 4-on-2 situation. TENZKI and mertz end up falling, however. Doto caught off towards the Ivy control. The bomb's just getting stuck here. allu's not even in position to deny the bomb defuse, so this will be a pistol round going the way of Nordavind. allu will face out, catch off HS, but doesn't get the shot or the head kill. And there it is, a pistol for Nordavind side. 3 AKs to work with for the ENCE side, but still, allu is falling to TENZKI's part. The SM ring outer. There are 2 CTs in Pop Dog, though, so if they're going to have to get this control, that's what they're going to have to fight onto. Spinx will take Supra down in the end, take one of the crucial rifles out. The bomb plant can be secured from here.
Yeah, this is a difficult retake. They need to be able to find and open up the brown holes, and they've done exactly that. Mirbit now going to be that distracting element, but Doto pushed up. So when you think about like the long-term orgs of both Nordavind and ENCE, Nordavind being the BX3 guy position on the site itself, hoping that you can find a little bit of an angle to try and defend, but the T side have an idea of where he is. Spinx finding that opening kill, TENZKI still involved. Supra's still alive out on the site and keeps trying to fight away. Flash over the top, deagle just not swinging out wide enough, continuing to do a bit of damage, try and get out of there, and he's still alive somehow.
His teammates in the back are falling, though. Mirbit getting caught off guard towards Pop Dogs. Now they have the info on both of the CT players, and the kill coming in towards B site will indicate the B site plant. So decent resistance there from Nordavind, but that one player that aggressed.
And for Nordavind, kind of disappointing for their stance to be able to win pistol in a pretty decent fashion, but then not be able to continue.
Side, for the most part, 3 players. Where the main default sets, the smoker sandwich clearing. Mirbit sees 2, takes 1 frag. Spinx is able to trade it back, and Mirbit aggresses back to Olaf. The Spinx thinks he's pushed forward or retreated away. The Orpa's going to catch the foot information and get the kill in the end. 4-on-3.
Focuses attention just on that one area of the map that they haven't really been able to clear out, but the T's already pressing quite far forward onto the side. Supra turns around, he finds a couple, and now allu's the last one left to try and...
Back of old bomb. Plant down on default as Supra continues his lurk. He went around towards Ivy to get the backstab in against players. They're at the Ivy entrance. And now allu, with his orb progressing so heavily, is going to see an easy spray come his way. An easy frag for Supra. Double ops can get safe for Nordavind as they secure their second round.
They want to opt against it, actually. Or do they? Okay, Supra's like, I want the AK. No, I want the AWP. So they will bring double orbs into the next. Big round from Supra. He was the one that was on rotate from CT spawn. And it seemed like for Dycha, it was the perfect avenue.
So little going their way, but early damage has come through in an aid.
Oh, they're looking to actually take T-Con control. Great duel. CT
side. Still going to hold control over it from an up angle position. Is Dycha ready for this? So he will be now shoulder baiting in the spray of the FAMAS. The M4 of TENZKI, however, deals with the Orpa. Dycha still standing, turns back on a quick 90-degree flick, but can't hold on to his life to a 3-on-2 trade. So much damage done to the T side. Forces, though. The Orpa can't hit anything, though. mertz falling, leaving it all on Supra in a 1v3 situation. Talking about him in his previous roster of Gambit youngsters being how much of a star he was then. Now got to try and bring that star power to the fold in an impossible situation.
Taking fights, then this round just becomes more and more less winnable. Does get one pick, gets instantly traded though from Dycha, and up for ENCE.
For mirbit, reloading the weapon, giving up the information. Snappi sees him, takes it down, can't look for the second player. AUG in the back lines is going to get sprayed up. That's a beautiful, beautiful sequence from Snappi. Spinx also getting a kill on Supra. The B site does get stormed here. The CTs have no choice but to go ahead and save.
That was insane. Does so much damage out to the outer bomb site, and they're even going hunting out from Ivy. Bit of a bait setup to try and get allu involved. They might lose a little bit if they keep hunting forward, but they're just trying to see if they can get another pick off.
And this will be 6 for ENCE. Nordavind losing players still. allu dealing with the Orpa, the AUG now known, dealt with by Spinx. All 5 players will fall down off guard, but yeah, I agree. Like, saving no weapons is going to hurt Nordavind real bad here. CZ's upgrade pistols, 1 frag found by the UMP at HS. Gets a secondary frag for it, some money being gained. The USP will switch its way up towards the Econ entrance, doing damage to Doto as well. UMP of HS gets another frag. Oh my god, Nordavind, really? Spinx left alone with the bomb out in the open, can catch off HS, and sprays a bit awkward, and still his teammate might have called in information, but there comes the deagle, there comes the kill. Supra. 48 seconds, and he will start pressing in. TENZKI does catch off the frag on Snappi. Connector waiting for the execution. They're going to try for a wraparound here. Got player in a pop dog, refresh position for mirbit. Gets both the kills, drops the bomb. And dycha will sneak forward. HS is the angle on lock, and he wins that fight. So perfect and patiently played from Nordavind. Allu with one good AWP pick, but so much more to fight in 6 seconds to do it. It's impossible. It's going to be 4 for Nordavind.
A good round there for Nordavind, and it starts off, obviously, with TENZKI finding that first pick out from Pop on 1 HP, and now the full site XE in.
Vincere to stop them. Supra watching, seeing doto, taps through to his head, sees Supra as well. Doubling up nice and efficiently, unable to get the second player. Allu deals with the AWP play, 4 versus 3. AWP in the backline still gets that bomb planter to drop. Snappi trying to find the angle to get it down, but unable to do so. HS will get caught off by dycha getting aggressive, so mertz is forced to reposition and try and account for him, but the AWP of the T side has caught information. Bomb can't get picked up here. Someone from ENCE has got to get back to the site. It's likely going to be allu. Dycha is forced forward, and he does go down, so it's all left to the AWP again in a clutch scenario for allu.
They know that he's here. They saw him on that peek up from mertz, so his options are very limited into the approach. Sees that one head up towards the connector position. TENZKI starting to slow walk out. Does give up that one fight, but there is a backstab play coming through from mirbit. Another shot trying to ring out from allu. Needs to adjust back behind him because there's a CP right in the brown holes, and he doesn't see it coming. 5 on the board. ENCE, what's the play from them? Taking a little bit of early nades out towards deagle. A little bit of damage coming through, and mertz starts off with an AWP pick. Gets aggressive towards Ivy.
Shot on dycha immediately found, not even damage being returned towards that player. Mirbit does get caught off guard in sandwich, but TENZKI responds through the smoke, knowing exactly where Snappi is. Incendiary should force Spinx out in the open. HS isolates that next kill, and
oh, without a doubt, the squad has talent, but a lot of question marks of how they're able to all come together. And they're showing it so far on trade. Doto is completely blind. He's hearing a few of these footsteps out from connector, but he's already been seen, and this is his life pretty much gone.
And TENZKI with the kill. Allu does catch the AWP in the back lines. Nades on towards him though, should do that damage. Incendiary to force him away. He burns for 7 points of health, but barely escapes. And there it is. Nordavind with the lead here. Great weapons entirely out for the CT side. mirbit also going against dycha, knows that he's out there. dycha still wins that fight, but between 2 incendiaries, got a smoke on one of them and escape back towards T-Con. A counter of incendiary coming back for the CT side does not connect to him either, so the kill is not successful for Nordavind despite their best efforts. The AWP of mertz now up to challenge here on the outside defensive. Oh, that quick scope on Doto is good, but he's let one player cross back. USP catching Spinx off guard. They have no idea. Getting back out towards the ramp control as TENZKI comes in to support, and the other T-side player, dycha, caught by mertz. 3 kills for him, even going for the knife. And Nordavind just real good. Real good for Nordavind. Snappi gets TENZKI to start off this next round though.
TENZKI with eyes on towards that T-Con position. So many players here from ENCE.
mertz with the frag, finally dealing with Spinx. Didn't see allu, they turn their attention back towards Ivy, take the player out of that. Attention still not drawn towards the T-Con control, the AWP. Starting to focus, seeing the shadows, seeing the player as well, going for the no-scope, but a double P face in alongside HS gets the kill in the end. The return of allu is there. The flashes and smokes going over. mertz going to have to drop off, try to see if he can look for the kill, but blind sprays a doto, absolutely manic, eventually connects the one bullet that he needs. And now he's the only player left. 20 seconds to get this bomb back off the blue train. So long as the CT stay alive, I think he won't have time to get this plant down. And yeah, mirbit peeks in a pop dog, gets that 9th for the Nordavind site. Here they come, 30 seconds for the XE. P duty passed on to TENZKI this time. Now he's on the new raid boss, but it's HS to start off with the kill. Spinx headshot back behind the train, tapping on Bayern's last of smoke into sandwich control. TENZKI seen by dycha, can't land his kills though. mertz and Spinx start going back and forth, but Spinx gets a triple with headshots found. Allu drops the bomb with a really good shot, and Supra, well, nothing much he can do here. ENCE with an all-important pistol win. I mean, quite a lot here for both of the respective teams. AK is ready for a boost up. Snappi pushes in towards the pop dog control, catching Supra. mirbit finds dycha though, so the trade is good. The M4 still close here at Olaf, and Spinx gets both those players, dropping the bomb and probably dropping the round here. The T's are way too far away, making a lot of noise, revealing their positions. Probably best to save the weapons. Doto will take some damage here on the green ladder. TENZKI finds the kill, and now both players have to fall back.
Yeah, allu's going hunting. If he can get any of these picks after time, or even any of these picks in total, it's going to make a big difference. And they're going to be able to call the info out for Spinx. Maybe he could try and swing wide if he wants.
Now know that Galils are in, so they know that they're force bought. And they also know that they haven't got the best weapons in play. HS will fall. Spinx deals with Supra on the trade. Dia not enough vision for mirbit to try to go for a plant, but little do they know he's repositioned back over to old bomb, and finally the kill comes in to drop that bomb. mertz falling. TENZKI also set.
Nordavind, if they want to try and take that, mirbit. This should be an easy kill onto DR. Gets the shadow, even starts the pre-fire. Great opening kill being found.
It's up, they're going to drop forward of it. Blind sprays a Spinx, will be able to keep them away. Drop back from Supra, catches him with smoke in his hand.
Yeah, he's just stuck behind these smokes now. Both AWPers just not finding any vision, and it really has to come down to Snappi to do the damage. Allu then gets caught off from HS. This has got to be a save call, really, for the CTs. There's no way back into this round. How random that pop take was to come.
The first round for Nordavind here on this T side. Matches at the ready, try flash their way back out, catching Snappi completely blind. They've got around that corner, deal with him as Summit. Allu with the orb still watching. Snappi gets the opening kill, needs to get the secondary one. Supra's out in the open, does swing and gets that frag. mirbit catches the only angle that Allu could have given up, and Doto also falls. 4v2 scenario, Dia trying to recover this, bursting through the AUG, catching mirbit for damage, forcing him off the tops of the trains, but now TENZKI with his late luck to deal with that last player. Spinx will catch him. But
is in not a good position at all. Yes, Allu's got a little bit behind him. Snappi too. What's the play here? Like, Allu can buy an AWP, snap them.
Player at Olaf corner, double nades on mertz, damage being done heavily, and Allu actually wins the AWP v AWP fight. Well, Dia can see the trade back. HS is ready for this. Smoke coming out, checking the corner, but not for much longer.
Oh no! Get out of there! No! Oh, it gets so much worse. Spinx now gets involved with an AK kill. He trades back onto the second, and now it's a 3-on-2, making a 3-on-1. It all falls apart so quickly for Nordavind, and they even hear the footsteps from TENZKI and Ivy.
Oh my God.
He's done.
It's way back to him as he realized his mistake. Oh God. Well, that missed. He's all thinking about that. He is going to try and re-establish presence, and Snappi starts pushing brown halls. Supra caught off. That's going to be a kill to return to a 4 versus 4, but Snappi is... No one's checked the upper control. mirbit could concede it. Oh, he misses his chance. The window still gets caught off by Dia, and now Doto drops into the site itself, going to contest the T side directly. Sees one of HS, deals with him, disappears through that smoke. mertz turns that AWP up to a 2v3 in the backstab. TENZKI sees at least 2 players, might have caught off Dia. Tap spray burst through. Now Spinx, last man standing, dealt with mertz's AWP. A real good... Well, I mean, they'll push up Ivy to clear out positions, but got a full send back into the B side, or save the Kevlar for the eco.
Think of the confidence levels that you still win a round, and an important one to get a lead back, and you don't even face contact, you don't even lose a player.
In, looking for Snappi already, fast rush in, Supra right up against him, deagle down the first, and the second kill, make it 3 for Snappi. mertz finally gets the no-scope back in, grabbing that bomb. The late lurker mirbit could cut off the pop dog rotators, but Doto's got a deagle in of his own. That is... Shots blind, eventually 1-for-1 trade. Supra comes up with the man advantage, which with no chance to recover for the T side. Leaning up, mirbit not knowing how close this man has really gotten, and burst around the corner. Finally, Allu takes that frag, but Supra responds. Snappi deals with TENZKI. 2-on-2 scenario, 24 seconds left, and Doto getting Supra leaves it all on mertz with the AWP. Knowing where both CTs are at, will start the face around the corner with Snappi. That's a good quick scope shot, but Doto's made his way away. mertz is still challenging for contention. 10 seconds, gonna grab this bomb. How much noise has Doto made? He's grabbed the AUG as well, plant on the center of the site as well. We'll just get it down.
Oh, it's a good read. He plants open anywhere, and Doto's just going to be able to swing out from pop. Now reposition out towards camera, but Doto's going to find the angle, find the headshot, get the 14th in for the retake. And for Nordavind, they kept fighting out from Ivy, but it was once that bomb was seen by mirbit and fallen out from the sandwich position that it set mertz up in that 1v2.
Time is running short, spray through M4. Dia couldn't catch the frag on TENZKI or mertz. Mac 10 ended up connected with a kill. Doto Positioning back behind the back of red, seeing where mirbit's at, seeing where that bomb is at as well. That deagle's got across, he can't afford to stick around and fight the Pop Dog players. Mac 10 in, deals with one, will cover fire and get Spinx covered off to allow that bomb to make his way back. He's so close towards position here against the rifle. Supra coming up with kills, Spinx has no idea. And meanwhile, the engagements on the site have gone well. The bomb plant can be secured and the risk
is be so successful. And for Nordavind, it was go big or go home, and they've at least done it. ENCE, they're going to have to be on the buyback now. It's a decent stack. 3 players here in total. Snappi with an off angle, turning away from the flashes. How much can he find? Finds that first. Needs to go the second. It doesn't happen.
The scout tapping desperately. M4 is on the way. It will be a 4v4. Deagle shot a doto, reading TENZKI, and Spinx gets Supra. They're over peaking here on the T side, giving these duels back to the pistols, back to the hand cannons. And now mirbit is all alone. 1v3, pressing up dycha, caught but wins the fight. And but they just wanted to aggress and they pay the price for it.
And they wanted to keep fighting, and I guess it gets to a point where if you're down by numbering from Doto, it allows TENZKI to slow walk forward. Oh, the body block actually comes through the smoke. That's info, and HS gets the first kill in pop.
Orp seeing one player in the gap of the smoke. TENZKI finds Doto at the edge of it. Will look down towards Old Hell and onto Otter position. But the real sight hit's going to come through on a site itself. dycha dealt with, all on allu. Snappi here to rotate back, but he can't deny the bomb plant, and TENZKI executes him. Nordavind look to stay alive. 1v5 for Snappi, the impossible clutch. She'll fight in vain. 50. Supra may have seen him, or at least has info to the aggression. So that was just peeking in, and he's just trying to take a face back towards the upper position. Doto.
Now for ENCE, in which they just hold on to the 5-on-4. They are playing 3 players in and around the bomb train and Ivy, and that actually allows mertz from Ticon to find the first pick back.
Away, meanwhile, CT starting to rotate back into the B play. Very passive at the back of the room. Snappi still lines up a spray for damage. Doesn't get a kill on Supra or allu. Orp missing shots. They drop back in, get this bomb to the side. I mean, he's somewhere out of white. Leg shots connecting players around the corner. No scope downs on the first man. Not quite the second. Doto they trading to a 2 versus 2. Meanwhile, the bomb does go down. It's retake mode for the 2 remaining players of ENCE. One coming in from upper as well. Spinx could be the linchpin element, but mirbit also backstabbing. That bomb is open for upper possession. And AWP has no idea he's about to get shot in the back. Meanwhile, the Krieg looks on Doto, sees his man. dycha up, tapping through, doing damage, 6 HP. Spinx on the bomb, taps it once. mirbit gonna go for the wide face, or at least it looks like it. M4 looking back, that nade comes through on the bomb. Swing's got to come out. No, it doesn't land to mirbit. It goes too far out. The kill comes out for Spinx. Has he got time risk with a kit in play? I think he does. ENCE will have 16 to kick off overtime. That against the ENCE side. Damage has been done to Ivy to start.
Oh, good shot over the smoke there for mertz. See if he can follow up with a couple of kills. Look at see if he can find more! 3 kills with the ENCE. The only player to defend out from A, Nordavind. They're bringing the bomb down for pop. What can Spinx find with this? Nothing.
Damage done to mirbit's part, but the kill comes into the Krieg. The bomb plant can be secured, and Snappi's in no position to deny it. And no position to retake either. He'll go for it again. ENCE have a buyback in the next round, but his hero play unbelievably difficult here for the CT member. Didn't see the player up heaven. He does now. Behind that smoke, can't catch vision, can't catch the kill. Supra equalizes for the kill. Doto unable to connect.
Yeah, they get lucky there for that T side. That probably could have been a connection, and it is through the smoke, but over for the D. Ready for the angle.
AK set, looks away, looks back, just gets the spray. Meanwhile, Spinx drops that bomb, big frag, needs to land on HS, he can't do it. dycha now on the site. If he can deny the bomb plant, then all allu's got to do is stay alive, and there's the kill on the Orpa. First frag found, looking back to the back lines, there's Supra in with that kill, and allu not in position. Bomb down on default, he's a stopper, does catch that first frag. Knows there's a player at Ivy. Can you think about the TENZKI? But again, Supra's just got to wait back here, wait for the bomb to get tapped and win out the round as a result. Great plays from allu, gets that second, but again, it favors the last man of the T side. Kit on him, no smoke for allu, even then he's low HP. Tapping that bomb, sticking it, easy kill for Supra. 17 to the ball. They're going to go so far forward on this. He's getting so close to Spinx's part. I think he's covered off by the boxes, though. Flash in, mirbit will challenge onto him, but Spinx is the man that wins the fight. Back turned out in the open. Spinx off angle. Oh, the flick is good to the head. The site, Snappi seen, TENZKI waiting, doesn't see dycha though. Takes Snappi down, kick starts the retake in a 4-on-3 scenario. But they make their way up from hell. Doto and dycha with kills. mertz turns it back to a 2-on-2. dycha in the midst of the smoke. Can't see supra. supra can't see him, but caught at the edge of the smoke finally. The CT player falls. All on mertz. 1-on-2 for the clutch, and to win it to get map point for Nordavind. That's a quick scope. That's a shot. Where's allu? Last man. Tap on the bomb. Wrap around. Backs turn towards the sandwich control where allu's coming in from AWP for your battle. Tap for the second time. Trying to stick it. But allu
had a decent amount of success in that last round. That trade back on a Spinx. Flash over the top, peeks with it, just missed that timing, but no, it's actually a bait for HS.
A kill, and with time so low, he cannot afford to fall. He'll give up that bomb to the CT forces. Action out towards Pop Dog, swinging a hit. HS mertz getting those kills in. One player, also known allu, can deal with TENZKI, and the AUG of HS ducked down, being suppressed by 2 players. 3v2, 20 seconds. The CTs know that bomb is making its way in. Spray back at Pop Dog. Doto takes a bit of damage. allu scoped in. mertz sees his man. AWP for your battle not going well. 10 seconds, and the bomb gets dropped. That's round over. mertz knows it. Still get man has been seen. The Molotov trying to drive TENZKI out of position. The smokes will go down and tries to press. Nades back, sprays through. dycha actually gets credited with a kill. mirbit finds that trade. It's chaotic out of the main entries to the A site. 4-on-4 situation.
Supra's pushing Granul's.
You're right, yes, he's going to move forward, drop in against Doto. Doto has no idea. Footsteps hard of the T-side line. Supra just waits and baits and gets his headshot to take control.
And they know they did damage onto allu to start off the round. Snappi out from hell, bangs it back to a 3v3, smokes down from
on the trains. Know that they're on the top of it. mertz, Snappi, swing, that's a kill for HS. AWP peeks back, Spinx on top of green, turns that first strike, not that second. All on allu to clutch it again.
20 seconds left on the clock, and it all comes down to how quickly the CT's going to be able to get here. Do they both come in from the same angles? Where do they reposition them?
Open for him. Counter flash over, did they see it? I don't know if they did. Smoke on a bomb, taps through. He still goes down to supra, and that's Nordavind with a huge map win. ENCE's pick of train goes their way, the underdog.
2 players in the back of the apartments, 2 in boiler itself, and for the T side, they're gonna have to find a way to be able to overwhelm this.
The Glock on TENZKI, looking to do some dink damage, only gets the tag off on the one player. dycha with a trade onto him. 4-on-4 situation. allu up against mertz, runs straight into the raid boss and does get taken out for it.
Means that Snappi won't be able to get away with much. Spamming through, but there's already a backstab in. HE down on towards the side. Decent damage and even a pick through the smoke.
Supra out of tree, being faced in. Snappi gets a secondary frag. Okay, the Kevlarless player has done some damage, and now he's being faced in upon by 2 more T-side members, getting some damage off his own right. mertz finally gets the trade to a 2-on-2 situation. USP's recovered, the P250 still swings, still gets his kills. Doto standing alone, 1 headshot found on him. Defuse kit not with him either. Gonna tap that bomb, stick it for the full 10 seconds. mirbit going for knife kills. He's doing damage and does come up with the frag in the end. He won't receive anything on the Nordavind side, of course. You mentioned that forced investment, and Spinx takes HS to start things off. The M4 move forward of the smoke at Moto. Spinx can make his way up here, however, what can he find with this position? Most of the way forward the smoke as it starts to clear up. 2 kills for 1 trade. Bomb dropped in the open. TENZKI gets dycha, but 10 seconds left. They've got to go out to the open and a swing and a hit. Supra with a headshot, but the bomb plant can't come through in time. Does it? Is it down in time?
Yeah.
Just about.
This has got to be the pick being found by the T's.
There comes the kill. All on Doto. No kit in play, and TENZKI doesn't let him go much further than that. For a pick back, some sort of way into this site, knowing that they are on a serious back foot thanks to the damage done by ENCE so early in the kill. dycha comes in first. Supra can swing at the quick trade back towards it. HS responds to Snappi's aggression, but they have... TENZKI looks on. 13 seconds. They drop out. Get this bomb to the site. Is allu going to swing back? TENZKI will be found out. Bomb plant denied. Big kills coming in, and they wait and bait, and there's no time left for it. Supra will fall, and ENCE will take their first.
Nah, really want to take banana entirely.
Snappi up against HS. HS gets that kill. Spinx can trade it to return to a 4-on-4. He's going to start the rotation away. The nades come back, hoping to deal some damage or potentially get a kill. Spinx, no towards graveyard. No, he's not. He still lines up 2 kills. They aren't checking his position. Doto will burn, but mertz with the AWP in play knows exactly where his man is. We'll get the wallbang shot. Couldn't land on dycha though, and ENCE will take 3. Incendiary's down. Snappi with the SMG. The second boost boxes gets mirbit, gets supra as well. Any more than this, well, damage will be done at HS in pretty decent amounts here. 3-on-3 for the retake. The AWP is first to respond, but HS takes him past the smoke. mertz deals with Doto at the mid control. dycha Last man standing in a 1-on-3, and just like that, Nordavind have controlled their next gun round. Dia does take down HS at least, so there's one frag, turn a trade, but no more than that. TENZKI back at the Shire, deals back towards the B side. It's him and Snappi for the defensive. Nordavind setting up util, but HS peeks blind, loses his life. The bomb may have been spotted, the orbs across. Snappi up on boost box, gets that secondary kill. mertz responds towards it. Allu back at Coffins, is suppressed by the smoke. Gonna try to land a bomb plant from here, missing his shot. Super sprays through, does damage. Oh, the leg connects, but mertz stays alive for it at 11 HP. It's a 4v3.
TENZKI's got to win this fight towards Banana. The timing is so awful as he tries to reload just when Dia starts to peek. And now mertz and Supra have got to hold off in the 2v4 post plant. Low HP on for the AWPer, so it's going to have to really be Supra to do the big amount of damage. Up towards a new box, out towards a construction angle. Orbial battle goes the way of Allu. And now Supra only gets one. Retake comes in from ENCE. They get onto the bomb, get that round defused, and find a fifth up for the CT side.
There you go. And now falls back to the A site directly alongside Dia there. Nades on Doto's part, 55 points of HP. The nade actually worked to the kill. The Mac 10, or sorry, the Tech 9 should say, get the kill on Dia, and Supra's forced the issue. They didn't even need the SMG for the most part. Didn't even get a single frag in it. They've grabbed the site, grabbed 3 right amp. And a big round of take given the...
mirbit's down to just 6 points of damage, and now Spinx wants to try and find flash over the top. He gets a couple and a triple. A big play to come through.
So easy for Spinx. Such heavy tag damage, and now Doto. Look at Doto. Look at how far he gets up. He doesn't get both the kills. mertz responds with 2 though. Time for this XC to come through to flash their way in, allowing a second CT member to get up here. Boost in, mertz goes down. TENZKI with the bomb, seen and sprayed. And Spinx makes it a 4K to close out.
Over.
Good luck. Utility back there. Incendiaries up mirbit, and just make their way in. Snappi missing his shot. Spinx dealt with Snappi with one good headshot burst through. Catches Supra through the wall, but burns in the back line. Bomb has been dropped, can get recovered. mertz going to pass that off to TENZKI. They're expecting Allu to press forward to the smoke as TENZKI goes for the plant. Open for first, mirbit moving up. Good shot of the AWP. 3-on-2 for the retake. TENZKI tag, mertz got to turn back as Doto gets his frag in. And now this lone player back at Banana. Are they going to read his angle? How many positions do they check here? Further flashes over, not connecting to the man. Incendiary down, the AWP has been seen, trying to go for the wallbang. mertz can't hit that shot. Can land a leg shot on Doto, peek back. Does catch Allu in the end. One frag found. Second kill, not quite as successful. 6 points of HP. And that bomb out of first box. He couldn't Spinx and Snappi and co. Burst fire at the M4, flash in for the T-side. Remember, HS goes falling. mirbit takes a trade, but Snappi responds in kind.
Start to take brackets. They missed that first duel, though.
Allu ready. Flashbang's coming in. TENZKI gets Dia to drop. Supra falls in turn. Again, the Orbial battle goes well for the T-side. 2-on-2. That bomb can now make its way to A. But Doto's behind the moto smoke. mertz, very careful with this AWP out. He's making a lot of noise going back to the back wall. Doto's going to hear that plant coming in. TENZKI not watching long. He'll see him as the smoke clears. Can he catch the headshot? Peek in, loses a lot of HP. mertz watching. Player coming in from short as well. Got to be worried about. Good kill in a mertz. AWP pick. Now on Snappi. What on? Suppose if he goes for the defuse. He's getting towards it though. Trying to get into as hard cover as possible. And eventually TENZKI finds the headshot. Keeps it together for Nordavind.
Much needed fragger to come through from Nordavind because there has been some low numbers. Doto going aggressive in for the apartments, but it's actually Dia's deagle to find the first.
The Eagles to face in, mertz with the AWP. Seen there, take a tag, 2 kills back. They haven't checked flower pots, they have now. 2 standing, both on the B side. ENCE have been overwhelmed despite the early start from Dia's Deagle. It's Spinx and Snappi up for the retake. No kit, no util, only 1 rifle, not even a main rifle. They do find HS at least, so that's a start out for the hand cannon. Moto smoke is in, but he's still going to push forward of it. Again, no flashes, got to be dry faces. Some players are playing anti-flash. Oh my god, Spinx and Snappi have turned it around. The AWP and mertz, 1-on-1. No idea where the last player is. He knows it is close. Tech 9 in. Spinx has got the kill. Does he have time for the defuse? He's got the kit. Oh my god, they made it happen. I can't believe ENCE just got that round. They're smiling and laughing because they know. Shots on D, missed out, couldn't get the frags. His teammates also forced off angle. The flashbang's perfect, the taps are careful, and the kills only barely come in. TENZKI with 2. Teammate behind him with the defuse. TENZKI sees them, continues tapping. Tag to 17, mertz boosted up. Spinx could get caught by it, and indeed the kill comes in through the smoke. Almost taps his own teammate down, but Snappi in a 1 versus 4 surely shouldn't survive this.
Oh, well, no, it won't.
It's still a bonus rifle round for Nordavind, but slightly heavier investment. Again, they have taken damage, and the SMG forces forward. HS with that one frag. TENZKI takes allu past the smoke. 2 for 1. On the corner for Doto's part, moving closer. That's a good kill. 2 stab on what's going on here. Will eventually throw it back. The smoke also coming down to the left-hand side of the site itself. Supra finds the one gap he needs, gets that kill in, and Snappi, well, 10 seconds to the clock. He's got no chance.
He really doesn't. He's got to make a decision, save onto the AK or not, and, well, he can't even have that option.
Spooning on train. Tactical pause. ENCE can find a new strategy, and with that first kill, mertz is already going to put paid.
Boost over the top of it, maybe.
Get the M4 up there, would have thought the AK would have been a better call. Spinx takes that one frag. Manic spray from TENZKI, hoping to hold control, but that's a frag to turn the man advantage back to a 3-on-3. Supra! Oh, that second kill! Everything to the defensive flashbang over. Repositioned against Snappi. Can he catch off allu? Yes, he can! 3 frags, back line of the site, does finally get trading, but he's bought a chance. A 1-on-2 with Snappi standing alone. Mirbit gonna wait for mertz as they set up the retake. Good face and line them both up. It's all a case of timing. Oh, the orb looks away, but mirbit has the spray, and he has the 13th for Nordavind. ENCE yet to score. He's going to make his way towards site now. The execution base is set. The flashbang's coming in, a counter smoke into the CT forces. dycha Scene. mertz gets that kill, and rotations are inbound. They've read the rotate of the Nordavind camp, but 20 seconds, and 2 players waiting at pit and at graveyard. Supra going to see what's coming his way. Mirbit peeks up and lines up 2. Doesn't get the 3rd. Spinx only held on for so long. Doto will grab the kill, grab the bomb. 1v3 clutch for him, though. HS knows he's right up on site for it. Finds the kill. 14 for Nordavind. They look so confident. ENCE looks so lost.
They look so on point. They look so good here. They're playing some proper decent CS. And for Nordavind, you look at that position, what a call that is. Let's bring 2 players.
Oh, what a shot on mertz. Expecting the shoulder bait of Snappi, still connected it, and deal more damage.
Another position in which they've got a 4-on-3. Mirbit even swinging out for the long.
Is alone. If he gets killed, there will be no trades, and he doesn't get dropped here. Doto falling, mirbit swings, deals with allu, and it's match
for victory.
Molotov's in, nades down, Khalil in, as Spinx takes the frag on HS. Mirbit with a nade to return back will do minimal damage. Look at Supra, look at how far pushed up he is with the backup and mertz on the AWP. No one's in second mid, so they can extend all the way around Banana. Look at this AK. Snappi, bomb gets dropped. That's a frag to return. There's a player in T apartments who might get dealt with. The Orba ready for Spinx, deals with him. Nades back.
He's got his safety out from second mid.
allu has found a backstab position, but mertz is getting more picks. Orb out, knife in, point blank, the kill comes through, but now Supra here to deny the bomb. Carrier, kill in against dycha, all left to the orb of allu. He gets that one frag, has 45 seconds, and both CTs coming in towards banana control. allu needs a 4K clutch to keep this alive. That flick's good, gets behind hard cover, needs to catch TENZKI with the next bullet, and he gets it together. allu! It will face forward first, tagged up by nades. No CTs aggressing here in Banana. They've got boost up instead, and Spinx will be first man down. Flashes in, they've seen dycha. 30 seconds, Snappi pushing on bomb scene. They line up, they get knocked down, it's all over. Doto, last one standing, and